Hey all, my name is Kevin and welcome to Hopcast. This is your one-stop shop for everything beer related, whether that's reviews, brewery tours, podcasts, or any other shenanigans I find myself in along the way. I thought it would be fitting to start the channel out with a bang and review the top-rated beer in the world, and that would be, by Treehouse Brewing Company, King Julius. This is a double IPA coming in at 8.4% alcohol, and I've been wanting to get my hands on a can of this for I don't even know how long, forever it seems like. And I have finally obtained one, so I am ready to get right into this. But before we dive into the actual beer review, let's take a little bit of a look at the beer's history and what makes it so hyped in many people's eyes. And finally, find out for ourselves, is the beer really worth the hype? King Jjjulius was. Oh, I just realized there's three S's at the end too. So does that mean I have to say King Jjjuliusss? That's a mouthful. The website description of King Jjjuliusss is as follows. To continue our 4th anniversary celebration, we brewed an extra kettle hop and extra dry hopped version of King Julius, which is actually another one of Treehouse's most infamous beers, one of the more sought after ones that they actually just released not too long ago as well. The result is an incredibly intense citrus hop blast unlike anything we've experienced here at Treehouse. Mango, orange, and sweet grapefruit are predominant in the aroma, with hints of pineapple and blended tropical fruit juice. The taste mirrors the aroma of a juicy mouthfeel and a proper bitterness. Fluffy. I like my beers fluffy. The beer challenges the sense and rewards the palate as it warms in the glass. Complex, raw, and beautiful, the Amplified King is a beer we are excited to share with you and celebrate 4 years of Treehouse. Thank you. Well, it's been more than 4 years for Treehouse. This is actually not the first time they've released it. This is release number, honestly, I can't even say, maybe 3 or 4 of this beer. Probably somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so I'm really excited about this. I've heard people say it's as good as the hype, and that's kind of evident by if you look at Untappd, the score for this has actually gone up since it's released recently. So that should be any indication of how good it is. Today is February 18th, and the beer was brewed exactly 2 weeks ago on the 4th of February. So Treehouse can be a little bit hot when it first comes out, when they first can it. Lots of overpowering hop flavor and aroma. So I always normally let mine age for at least a week before I try it. I know some people are hop heads, they like that, but it's all in what you like. So without further ado, let's get into the beer review. Moment of truth. Oh man, I'm excited for this. Smells good right out of the can. Let's get a nice, oh, look at my dirty glass. That's a shame. Nice close-up view. Pouring that in. And I'm a one-man band here, so I'm going to pour the entire thing to myself. Woo-wee! That's a perfect amount of head right there. Ain't she a beaut? The first thing I can say is the head on this beer is awesome. Look at that. Nice and foamy. I get the mango right off the bat. The smell of the mango is pretty predominant. Pineapple, other citrus. This thing's exploding. Now, one thing I did learn is based on the type of yeast that's used in Treehouse beers. I don't know if this is true. I heard somebody talking about this the other day. Due to the type of yeast that's used, they don't normally want it to get above 55 to 60 degrees. And if that happens, it can cause funky things with the yeast, which I'm not going to even go in depth on because I don't really know myself. But So luckily, I got this shipped to me. It's February, so it's pretty cold outside. So I was not in danger of that at all. And I put this right in my fridge. Got it from the doorstep. So letting the head kind of condense down a little bit. Murkiness, orange juice. Almost looks exactly like orange juice to me. Man, been waiting a long time to try this. So best beer, best ranked beer. I'm not going to say it's the best beer because I've never had it, and everybody's got their own opinions. But highest ranked beer in the world. Let's give it a taste. Wow. That's good. That kind of smacks you in the face. Woo! Oh my gosh. It reminds me a lot of Juice Machine, only it's more raw. I mean, it said it in the description. Juice Machine is a little more mellow. The tastes are kind of similar. I've never had the regular King Julius before, but this one is, oh my gosh, it's just like so much citrus on the nose. It tastes phenomenal. Wow. Pillowy, very little bitterness on the back end. It's just super fluffy and I'm sad I only have one can. It is phenomenal beer. Very, very good. So I let it warm up a little bit to see what, if anything, warming it up would do. Um, I just get it's almost like a dank aroma overwhelming my senses now. The warmer it gets. Oh my gosh, this beer is pretty solid. Very good. It's a very good beer. Now, the verdict. Pros about this beer? I'll say pros. It's got a very pillowy mouthfeel. The pungent aroma and taste of the dank citrus, the pineapple, the mango. Oh my gosh, the smell is freaking unbelievable. It's very good. Very low bitterness on the back end. Cons, I can't really think of many. As it warms, it got better, which is the sign of a good IPA. Sometimes you get those breweries out now that are producing hazy IPAs just so they can call them hazy IPAs, and they just load them with lactose, and the lactose, when it gets warm, it just kind of turns into a sugary malt bomb. The hops kind of fade in the background. That's not what happened here. This is phenomenal. Look at the lacing on that beer, too. The lacing on the sides, you can see, it's just stuck. It's stuck there. Visually, the beer is on style for New England IPA. Alcohol is hidden well. I will say, my verdict, it's not the best beer I've ever had. And to be honest with you, it's not so far ranked above other Treehouse beers that I could warrant giving it a 5, but I would give it a solid 4.75 out of 5. It is worth the hype. Now, I don't know if I'd go through great lengths to get another can like I did to get this one, but it is a very solid beer and very worthy of the title of King Julius. I think I said that right. Well, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and drink this behind the scenes, allow it to warm up even more, and just enjoy this wonderful beer. Hope you guys liked the first beer review. And yes, it is the highest rated beer in the world right now on Untappd. If you're man, I got some burps behind there. If you're wondering how Untappd does their ratings, you can go in on their website. I'll leave a description of that. If you like this beer review, you want me to do more, shoot me a comment below. Please comment, like, subscribe even, hitting that bell for notifications. So you get to see my beer reviews and other beer videos as soon as they come up. This is Kevin from the Hopcast. Signing out, guys. I will catch you later, and cheers.